If you're in a relationship and you're trying to make a decision as to whether or not you want to stay in that relationship or leave, this video is for you, because making decisions are really hard, right? You might be feeling confused, you might be feeling stressed out and just really not sure. I'm actually going to talk about 5 common reasons why making such decision is so difficult. While we're talking about today, I'm actually going to be making a juice. This juice is going to have beets, carrots, some apple and pears, oranges. I love to juice because it's a way to give myself back some energy, just being a mom and all the things going on. It's just something that I feel good about. So I'm going to share those 5 common reasons with you. Grab your notebooks, take some notes on your phone. Number 1, change is hard. We'll just start off with that. Change is hard. If it was easy, all of us would be doing it, making changes all the time, but it is hard. When we change, it requires us to do something different. It requires us to change our mindset. Change requires us to get outside of our comfort zone. It requires new habits sometimes, new environments, right? And sometimes we just get so comfortable with where we're at, what we're doing, that the idea of doing something different just doesn't even make sense to a lot of us, right? So change is hard primarily for that reason, and that's why I listed that one as number 1. Number 2, we're gonna go with paralysis by analysis. I'm sure you guys heard that statement before, right? So paralysis by analysis pretty much means that we analyze and think about all the things, right? Like, well, if I do this, if I make this decision, if I break up, it's gonna be like this. If I move out, it's gonna be like this, right? It is good to think things through, not make impulsive or rash decisions, right? But sometimes we will just overly analyze a situation over and over for weeks, for months, for years. And a lot of us have been in relationships way past their expiration date because of paralysis by analysis. We may be seeking validation. We may want to hear from our mom first, right? We may want to hear from our cousin, from our neighbor, right? From our Instagram following about what we should do, right? Or our bestie about what we should do, instead of trusting ourselves. A lot of us have a difficult time, honestly, with trusting ourselves. If we fully trust ourselves, it may make it a lot easier to make a decision. But because that's something that we oftentimes struggle with, making those decisions are hard. Before I share number 3, I just realized I am slicing these beets with a white shirt on. I'm like, okay.
Don't get your shirt all dirty. But let's go ahead and go to number 3.
Number 3 is loss of identity. Change can be hard for a lot of us, right? And making a difficult decision is tough because in relationships, sometimes we lose who we are. Not all of us, right? It's very easy, and it's something that happens for men and women. So when making a difficult decision as to whether or not you want to be alone or move into the next chapter of your life, if you've lost your identity as to who you are, what you like, what you don't like, what makes you feel uncomfortable, it can make decision making extremely tough. Sometimes in relationship, people sometimes get into a space where they may become what we call codependent, right? And when someone is codependent, they oftentimes look to their partner for validation or to feel okay, right? They may not really be sure on how to make decisions. They may not be making decisions off of what feels good and what feels right for them. They may solely focus on the needs and wants of that other person. So when time comes for them to make a decision, they may not know really what it is that they want. So for that reason, number 3 is that one, loss of identity. Number 4, this one probably won't come by surprise, right? Because naturally so, I'm sure a lot of us, we are caregivers, we are nurturing, we care deeply about other people, right? If we didn't, we probably wouldn't even be interested in this topic. So when it comes to common reasons why as decision making is so hard, number 4 is because of the impact that it could have on other people. Whether or not that is your parents, your spouse, your children, right? Just thinking about the impact that that could have on the people that we care about, I mean, it definitely has to influence the way in which we decide on the next step for our life. You are in no fault because you think that way. I just want to put that out there. But it definitely is a common reason as to why decision making is so tough. Number 5, the future is just unknown. Plain and simple. Making a decision about your future is hard because the future is unknown, right? If we were able to see 5 years ahead, 10 years from now, what we would be doing, how successful we are, the way that life ends up for us, of course it will make decision making easier. But none of us have any idea what the future holds, right? And so that is number 5. That is the reason. I know it seems pretty simple, right? But sometimes we don't sit back long enough to think about why decision making is so hard and what may be getting in the way for us when we're trying to make a decision about what we want in life or what is next in life. All right, with that being said, if you're now wondering, okay, Jen, well, you went over the 5 common reasons why making decisions are so difficult, but I still don't know, like, how am I supposed to make a decision? Stay tuned for the next video because I'm actually going to go over ways to seek clarity. So that way, when you finally do come to the conclusion and you're ready to make the decision that feels best for you, you're going to know how to reach that place. You are going to know how to get clarity so that way things are a lot more clear and you feel comfortable and feel confident, even when you're scared. If this has been helpful, like and subscribe to my channel for more tips on how to navigate change, difficult life transitions, and also how to just show up in relationships, improve relationships, get into new relationships. I'd be so grateful to have you guys join me.